Welcome back inside Percy Perry Stadium here, ladies and gentlemen, live from Coquitlam, British Columbia. It is the World Lacrosse Super Sixes, and we are back underway after a little bit of a lunch break, we should call it. And first game after the break will be in the women's division. It'll be Great Britain taking on Team Canada. Our first chance to see the Canadian women underway, and our second chance today checking out Great Britain, who took down the Haudenosaunee this morning. 12-8 was the final. And looking to improve to 2-0, but a tough test ahead of them here. As the Canadians looking for a defensive stop, and Great Britain fires that just wide. That was Anna Saunter, who had 2 goals in their game earlier this morning against the Haudenosaunee, and now Team Canada will look to cross center for the first time in this game, and they do so with about a second to spare before that 10-second count. And our first chance to see this defensive unit for Great Britain in this game. They were strong this morning. There's a shot and a save by Emily Chan. Excuse me, that's Libby Shelkins getting in between the pipes now for Great Britain. Chandler was the goaltender for their win this morning, and now a switch up of the goaltenders. Shelkin sends it up and over center. Plenty of time to work with still for Great Britain. As Unger, the starting goaltender here for Canada. Pass goes through, shovel shot goes low into the bottom corner, and Canada now trails 1-0 here in the early stages of the opening quarter, and they're just going to give possession right back to Great Britain. Righty's going to go to work first as the ball goes behind the net to X. Pass in front, and a good defensive play to knock the ball loose. And just saving that one from going out of bounds was a Canadian defender, and now they'll push pace with some speed. Switching hands, shooting, but blocked as that one goes high. Looks like that caught Lulu Rowlands up in the head, and got a chance to watch Great Britain warming up before this game started, and she took a shot high into her chest, sort of towards her neck. So already with 2 blocks here this afternoon, 1 in warm-ups, and now 1 in this game as well. And she's not going to miss a shift either. She's just going to go right back up for an offensive shift. And on the power play to boot as the ball goes behind the net. Far side, low shot, low goal. So that one goes between the legs of the goaltender, who will look up the field. Now Great Britain leading 2-0. And Canada looking for their first goal of their first bit of action here in the World Lacrosse Super Sixes. Drive low, and that'll go between the legs for their first goal. Now 2-1 with about 4:40 to play here in the opening quarter. Reminder, run time here in sixes. Great Britain working it around the perimeter, still on the power play. Now the lefties go to work, but a pass was knocked down. Julie Wise keeps after it. 5 to shoot, on the run, scores. That'll go glove side past the goaltender. Now that one goes towards the center line, deflected, knocked down. It's going to be a back over call, though, as it was picked up on the offensive side and knocked back forward. Lucy Devine couldn't avoid that center line, and she'll give possession right back to Team Canada. Trailing 3-1. Slide comes in, low shot blocked. Make that 2 blocks in this game already, and it turns into a fast break for Great Britain. Spinning back, though, into the pressure. Ella Cohen fires one towards the goal. Chalk it up as another save, and Canada trailing by 2. still looks to find their offensive footing. Not a lot of space available through the middle of the field as they drive low. A bounce shot goes stick side and in, make it a 1-goal deficit as Canada strikes back. Now looking for a defensive stop with Great Britain showing off their wheels again. A couple of slashes knocks the ball loose. Keeping after it though, a little bit more pressure starts to close in, and now just 13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Spinning low with the defender on her back, shot, and just avoiding the crease was Hannah Whiteley. And they extend the lead, and now a chance to get 2 straight is another turnover from the Canadians. Driving a pass over to the far side, just a little bit too low for the intended target, being Rowlands. But she keeps it alive, and the righties will go to work. And not sure what the call here is. There's still 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And they did have to put some time back on the shot clock, so it went up to about 11 seconds, and it will remain Great Britain possession. Fake shot and a spin from distance, driving through, now to the near side, back over to the point, and it'll be a shot clock violation, giving possession right back to Team Canada. Trailing by 2 in the final 2 minutes of action here in the opening quarter. Evans scores, cut the lead down to 1 once again. Now a stretch feed. Goes up and taken back by Canada. On the run, over the center line they go. Tuck move and kept to the outside. Now a delayed call coming up as the pass was knocked forward, and as Great Britain collects, they will go down a woman here, and Canada will go to work on the power play for the first time in this game. A fast-moving opening quarter. Wood for Team Canada, and their power play gets back up, and now back to even strength. Evans lost it on the move. Teammates collect, and another deflected pass knocks it down to the turf. Down to the corner now they'll go with half of the shot clock remaining. Great Britain clogging up the middle of the field, taking away all these passing lanes that Canada is trying to find some space between, but Great Britain back into the offensive zone. Working from the point, switching hands to the near side. Cece Green lost it and will keep possession herself now. A reset on the shot clock though as it goes down under 5 seconds. Through the middle, one-timer, and another one for Great Britain. Good motion there with not a lot of time remaining. And that will conclude the open.